Hello, and welcome to episode 21 of Michael and his extremely gorgeous mother, Dr. Grandma Talk Cancer. Today, I'm going to be doing a full intro because I am just feeling so like a radio sassy boy today. I'm going to edit that, but it's okay.
Well, you want to do the whole intro, but there is Mom. But you did call me beautiful, I think. So.
She is beautiful. So today's podcast, let's just get right into it because we don't have time to waste. We're busy people. It's spring break. Well, I just wanted to come on here and say that we haven't done a podcast like this in a while. Just Michael and Mom talking.
Yeah.
And I wanted
we really wanted to talk together today.
Yeah, I wanted to give like a full update and some things we've been focusing on and trying to teach ourselves. And I think the biggest thing for us has been, again, patience. We always talk about it.
It's huge.
But
Patience, yeah. Go for it.
Recently, I found out that I was going to have to continue doing ECP twice a week, every week after it got reduced. Because a few months ago, it got reduced to every other week.
Yeah, a couple of months ago, and we were rejoicing, and some of you that know us and that maybe you have followed Michael on Instagram, you may have seen him in the ocean a couple of times, and that was because of ECP being every other week. So at the end of the second week, he could kind of get his feet wet in the ocean, But
now I cannot, because ECP is every week.
Again.
My liver enzymes have come up a little bit, but nothing compared to last year.
No, not like last year.
So very good that it's nothing like last year. Still very treatable, this liver GVHD, just very tough.
Yeah.
Very difficult spending all this time in the hospital. I thought by summer I'd have a little more freedom. I guess I always think that. It's just a recurring lesson that, again, nothing is linear in life. You know, not all progress is linear. It's not just going to keep going and going. There's going to be ups and downs.
And back and forth.
Yeah, a lot
side
of...
to side. It's our cha-cha dance.
It is
we
our
are,
cha-cha.
We are definitely professional dancers by now. Michael, what do you think?
Not with my knees and my joints, but mentally and everything we've been through for sure. I think that it's been difficult. I mean, now my necrosis has gotten worse too, throughout my whole body. You know, my elbow hurts, my left elbow hurts now, so both my elbows are hurting. As you can see from on YouTube, just doing this.
Yeah.
You know, you guys can see, just doing that hurts. I can feel that.
Shoulder hurts.
Shoulders have been hurting, and we talked with the orthopedic surgeon, and he wants to do a full knee replacement, but not yet.
We found out officially that the necrosis is stage 4, which is the best?
The only thing
What do you think? It's the best stage? He got like 100%.
Yeah, I got 100%.
You got an A+ in that class.
Yeah, but what they want to do, the only thing they really can do is a total knee replacement for both my knees.
Yeah.
But they're not going to do it yet just because, you know, I'm still in treatment a lot. I'm still so young. We're going to wait, I'd say, 6 months and see where I am with treatments and my liver, just so we really know what to do for the next step.
But the good news is there is a small good news is that there is something they can do for pain. So we're going to try something that's very benign that might help with pain so we can continue to build muscle. That's neither here nor there. But it is true that I love that you talked about patience first. It is true that I feel like that's a lesson we keep learning. We keep taking our steps forward, and then we're like, okay, we're getting to the next spot. And then we have to go backwards again. And it's been a lot of patience for you. I don't know any 21-year-olds that like to be patient. Do you?
I don't like to be patient.
No, I don't know any.
I've had no choice. And, you know, living with this illness, GVHD, again, so many people always ask me questions, and I'm just going to answer some of them. Like, I can't go in the sun. I'm most likely going to have this for as long as I'm alive. I'm going to be on immunosuppressants for a very, very long time. Still doing this treatment for a very long time. And I've heard people tell me, well, your body's going to get back. You know, your body's going to recover. And necrosis doesn't really recover. Only a tiny amount of it can be recovered by itself, by the body doing it. And it takes years and years and years. And mainly what's recovered is by replacements. And replacements don't last. So we joke. We say I need like a total body replacement.
Yeah.
Just take my brain and put it into another body. But This is my body.
No, we
and-
need the whole head because we need that hair on someone's body. Like, we can't lose that head of hair, Michael
Yeah, like
Kramer.
the necrosis went everywhere in my body, but not my hair. My hair,
And his hair looks so
my
good.
hair does not have necrosis.
But okay, this morning I was listening to a podcast, and some of you may know who Lewis Howes is and Ed Milet, and they were talking. And the reason I need to say their names is because I'm going to take directly what they were talking about, and they were talking about not chasing peace, but being peace. And I wanted to share this because I feel like that's a lesson we've kind of, at moments, we've been like, oh, we're chasing the finish line to the end of cancer treatment. We're chasing the finish line to the ECP and getting to the next place where we can move on with life. And it's not bad, because we'll just keep chasing it forever, and it kind of works that way for everyone, you know. And they were saying the same thing about chasing love, just being love. And I feel like love has been one of our big messages lately. And Michael talked about patience, but actually, yes, patience is really good to remember, but I feel like love is what we've been embracing the most. And I think that it's something we've been working on, and you know, I think life is always a progress and always trying, but I think that's something that we've been like, okay, we're going to just love this journey, because we can't wait till the journey is over to love. We can't wait till the journey is over to find peace. The journey is the peace, and it is the love. And I think that's a great message for everyone out there, is that while you're going through it, you can still have peace, you can still have love, and you have to make it yourself. And I see Michael embracing that, and I'm just so incredibly impressed that a 21-year-old, because I'm old, so I've learned a lot of lessons, but he learned a lot of lessons in a really short time.
Well, you're not old.
I'm not old, but time is weird. You know, we keep talking about this too, because we have had people recently that have passed away that are very young, and we keep saying, you know what, time is so irrelevant anyway. And just like you were saying about, it's not linear, the voyage is not linear, I feel like sometimes time, it's not linear, it's deep and wide. And this time that we have had has been very deep and wide, as opposed to straight.
And I love that you were talking about with love, like being love and being peace, because it's true. What I want to say about love is that love is not the same for everyone. We all have different perspectives on what love is. And I think cancer really showed me that love is not having a significant other and someone to get married to and all that jazz. Love can be talking to your nurses and them asking how your day was. Love can be when you call your mom, or when I'm with my mom in the hospital.
I was going to say, you didn't
Do
have
a
to call
TikTok.
this mom. We're pretty much always together.
Love can be, talking to somebody that you love talking to, whether it be a nurse, a friend, your therapist, your cousin, your mom, your dad, your cat. It could be anybody that you love. And
you know what else? This just hit me. Like, sometimes for you, love has been taking a walk on the beach. It's loving yourself. We're talking about finding love without looking for it, but finding it from yourself, without chasing love, but being love. And I think those have been moments for us that have been lessons too.
Like be the love that you want to receive.
Yes.
You always want to be treated the way you treat someone. So if you have all that love and you are that person, you will eventually find another person like that, whether it be a friend, whether it be a lover romantically, or it's a nurse that's going to take care of you and genuinely take care of you because they love you.
Or your mom, or whatever that is.
Or your cat
yes.
on the counter during the podcast.
So stop chasing love and be the love. I think that's what we're trying to say. And the same with the peace. Not chasing peace, but being peace. That's beautiful. Yeah.
We always think that peace is just like having this peace of mind where we have no issues and control over all our thoughts.
Yes.
But it's not true. Finding peace is
sometimes you're in the middle of a lot of stressful things, and you can still find peace.
It's like balance.
Yes.
I know it's hard to find balance, and there really never is 100% balance, but there is a balancing act. And that's what I like to do is balance out this stuff that I go through with living and finding love and doing things that are fun, because like my doctor told me the other day, like, it's not really safe, 100% safe for me to travel but he said I could travel
Yeah.
if I wanted to. It's my choice. You know, I can't stop you from living, is what he said. And it's true. You know, everything in life has risks. Everything you do, you might fail. But you always have to try. And I think that's one of the biggest things that my mom and I have been taking on lately is we just need to try. Because you never really know until you try something. You never really know until you go for that one goal. And we've been doing that with public speaking. We want to start speaking. And I think that, you know, just trying, and why not? You know, you have one life. You know, what's the worst that happens if you fail? You know,
And you know what the best thing is, so often that when we fail, then we figure things out better, because then we know what to do better the next time. Sometimes failure is a really good thing in life. You know, when you failed on one of your treatments, another one came along and that's the one that saved you. So you know what? Sometimes it's just you have to go through the failure and the setbacks to get to the next spot. I know we're talking a little bit all over the place because we went from peace and love to failure, but it is all connected. And I think that acceptance has been, we've talked about acceptance before, and it comes in there too, and surrender. Because I feel like you were literally describing surrender before, and that's been one of our keywords as well. And yeah, we keep just feeling more and more purpose along this journey, which is kind of beautiful, as hard as it is.
yeah, it's so true. I mean, the people that I've recently connected with, and the people that have joined my groups, and the people that I've talked to lately, it's just, there's so many people going through so many things that you wouldn't know.
Yes.
Like
you
today,
wouldn't know.
I had this little model DM me who has this autoimmune disease, and I would have never have guessed. And she's going through struggles, and we always say this, like, you just never know what someone's going through.
Yeah, because you look at her social media and she's just stunningly gorgeous.
Yeah, and it's true for so many people.
Yeah.
You know, I look at people, you walk by people and you don't know. Like, if you ever, like, I thought about this when I was walking in the mall. This was like a few months ago. I was in the mall. Don't know, like, just...
Shh, don't tell his doctor!
It's okay. And there were
I'm
just
joking.
crowds of people, and I was thinking to myself, how many people in this mall are like cancer survivors who have been through such traumatic experiences in their life? And I'm thinking, there's probably a lot, and we just don't know. You know, no one would look at me and be like, oh yeah, he definitely is a cancer survivor. They wouldn't.
No. But there was a time when you had your bald head, but the way you are now, no. People look at you and say, look at that hot guy with the skinny legs.
Yeah, that's exactly what they say. Yeah.
I'm sure that's what they say. But you know, the other thing is, right now, we're recording this, it's March of 2023. And March of 2022, we did not think Michael would still be here today. And not that we didn't think it, or not, we didn't have hope. I'm not saying that, but he was just, his health was just struggling and failing so much. And so, and here we are. So that's another part of you just don't know. And I remember there was a time that we just said, okay, we're just going to have to accept this. And this is your health, Michael, this long discussion. We have to accept where you are. And in the act of acceptance was when he actually was able to move forward and finding peace. And he's still here today and alive and changing the world. And I was literally just texting with a mom who's going through a struggle with a child with cancer and a husband with cancer. And we were just talking about, we just don't know the whys. All we can do is try to make purpose out of it. And I think that's been our biggest thing, is whatever you are going through, and it doesn't have to be as out there and as vocal as we are. It can be your own internal purpose. That is enough. I think finding that purpose and making your own peace and making your own love, whatever that is really important on this journey. And I love that you're still here and you're still talking to me and making TikToks. And
me too.
Yeah.
I'm just so grateful to be here. It's
We're
difficult
so
living
grateful to be here.
It's difficult living with this chronic illness, and
it is. Okay, really quickly, perspective. We now are in the hospital again 4 days a week. Next week, I think it's going to be 5, because you also are seeing, the pulmonologist. So next week, we're going to be in the hospital 5 days. But we're going to be home at night. and you're alive, and in between times you're going to be changing lives and touching lives and talking to people, and that's huge.
And that's all that matters.
And that is all that matters.
And we love you guys.
So much, and thank you for listening to us
Thank
as
you
we
for
just
listening to us.
give you this little update of Michael and Mom, and there'll be more podcasts soon.
Yes, there will.
We love you.
We love you. This is official goodbye from your host, Michael Kramer.
And an official goodbye from Michael's mom. We love you.